God says this message is for you. It has reached you not by chance but by divine alignment, because the time has come for your spirit to awaken to what has been hidden from your eyes. Elon Musk says only 3 minutes left. This secret message only for you. Open it immediately. And I tell you now, it is not a coincidence that these words find you at this exact moment in your life. Everything that has ever felt delayed, every door that seemed locked, every silence that weighed upon your heart, they were all preparing you for this moment of unveiling. You have felt it deep inside your soul. That sense that something greater is near, that something powerful is about to break forth. You were right. Heaven has turned its eyes upon you. God says, your path has been full of trials, not because you were forgotten, but because you were chosen. You have been carried through storms that others would not have survived because your destiny demanded endurance. There were nights when you cried quietly, believing no one saw. But every tear was recorded in the heart of God. You thought you were alone, but angels were surrounding you, waiting for the hour to speak. That hour has come. This message is your confirmation, your awakening, your reminder that divine timing is never late. God says, everything you lost will soon find its way back to you in a higher form, purified through the fire of waiting. Elon Musk's message is not merely of this world. It symbolizes innovation meeting revelation. Earthly intelligence bowing to heavenly wisdom. 3 minutes. He said 3 minutes, not of fear but of awakening. The number is sacred. It reflects completion, resurrection, the power of the Trinity. It is a sign that your old season has expired. And what is coming cannot be stopped by anyone or anything. You are standing at the edge of a divine shift. It is not about fame or success alone but about purpose, alignment, and the unlocking of what has been dormant within you. God says this is your unlocking. There were people who doubted you. People who misjudged your silence and people who spoke against your name thinking it would break you. But instead of breaking, you became unshakable. You learned to stand even when you were trembling. You kept faith even when it made no sense. You whispered prayers when your voice could barely rise. Heaven noticed. God says, I have seen your loyalty when you had no reward. I have seen your patience when others gave up. I have seen you loving those who wounded you, forgiving those who never said sorry. And now I will reward you in the sight of many. The blessing that is coming will not be hidden. It will be visible, undeniable, and it will carry the fragrance of divine justice. Archangel Michael has been near you in this hour. His wings have brushed your path in unseen ways, clearing energies, lifting burdens, preparing a way before you that no human could have arranged. There are messages that heaven tries to send through the world's symbols. And Elon Musk's urgent call is one of them. Open it immediately, he said. And indeed, the spiritual gate is open. This message is not just text. It is energy, vibration, revelation. Every word you read aligns your heart closer to divine order. God says, breathe, my child, for what once seemed impossible is now moving toward you at divine speed. You have been through seasons where you questioned your worth, asking if your life had meaning beyond survival. You have wondered why good intentions were met with betrayal, why your light attracted envy instead of love. God says it was never to punish you. It was to train you. Every false friend was a test. Every closed door was protection. You are being positioned in a place of influence. Not just materially, but spiritually. Your presence will shift atmospheres. People will feel peace. When you enter a room, you will no longer chase validation because heaven itself validates you. God says, I am crowning you with understanding that others have prayed for. The world is entering a time of transformation, and those with awakened hearts will lead it. Elon Musk represents innovation, creation, and limitless thinking. And heaven is using that image to tell you that your mind too is about to expand beyond limits. There are ideas, inventions, and insights waiting within you that will change more than just your life. You will speak words that inspire thousands. And you will act in ways that bring healing where others saw only confusion. God says, I am giving you divine intelligence. You will hear solutions in dreams, and your intuition will become sharp as a sword of light. There is something you have been praying about secretly, something no one knows but you and God. Maybe it is a relationship, maybe a financial breakthrough, maybe a deep ache for peace. God says the answer is already on its way. It has been dispatched. You may not see it yet, but heaven is rearranging circumstances to make it visible. Trust the delay. The delay is divine alignment. What is yours cannot be stolen. What is promised cannot be cancelled. You have reached the threshold of manifestation. This is why everything around you suddenly feels intense. It is the energy of birthing. God says, do not give up now. You are seconds away from the dawn. Elon Musk's words echo the same urgency heaven now whispers. Only 3 minutes left. Spiritually, this means there is no more time for hesitation. The door is open. You must walk through it. Stop doubting your worth. Stop replaying past mistakes. Stop letting fear narrate your future. God says, I have already forgiven you, healed you, and chosen you. Your new chapter does not depend on who accepts you, but on your obedience to move forward. There will be signs, repeating numbers, sudden encounters, divine coincidences. Pay attention. You are being guided with precision. Heaven's GPS never fails. There is also a revelation about someone close to you. God says someone you trusted has been speaking half-truths. But fear not. Exposure is not to shame them. It is to free you. Finally, God is exposing this woman. Open it now before she speaks again. For her influence over your emotions must end. You will feel lighter once the truth emerges. What once confused you will make sense. You will see that I, the Lord, allowed the mask to fall so you would no longer carry guilt that was never yours to bear. Forgive her, release her, and move on. For her part in your story has ended. Your peace begins where their manipulation ends. You have a destiny that stretches beyond your imagination. God says, I am calling you to higher places mentally, spiritually, emotionally, even financially. You are about to witness unexpected connections. There will be people of influence who suddenly notice you. They will speak your name in rooms where you are not present, and opportunities will unfold like flowers in sunlight. Do not shrink back in disbelief. This is not coincidence. It is fulfillment. You will see how every hardship trained your faith for this very hour. When the world sees your rise, they will call it luck, but you will know it was grace. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open your heart now, for something serious is about to unfold soon, not in fear, but in divine clarity. The unseen will become seen. The misunderstood will be revealed as the chosen. You will realize why the timing had to be so precise. Heaven does not rush miracles. It perfects them. That is why God says you are safe. Rest assured nothing will go wrong with you. You are covered, protected, and surrounded by divine light. You just have to trust God and pray to Him, for He has already written the next part of your story in gold. In this coming phase, your voice will matter. You will speak and hearts will shift. You will be guided to say the right words to those in despair. You will not even realize how powerful your presence has become because humility still lives in you. That humility is your protection. God says keep it. Do not let success make you forget the nights you prayed for survival. You are being elevated to be a vessel, not a spectacle. The more you give glory to God, the more doors will open before you without effort. The same world that once ignored your pain will soon witness your transformation. There is a message for your heart. Someone has been thinking of you deeply, perhaps even crying for you in silence. Their soul knows your name. It is a connection not of chance but of divine orchestration. God says, I am restoring love in your life. Not the kind that hurts but the kind that heals. You will feel a peace around this person that you cannot explain. Do not chase. Let it unfold naturally. What is destined cannot miss you. Heaven is aligning two hearts that once walked separately but were written in the same divine story. Elon Musk's urgency mirrors heaven's rhythm. Innovation meets revelation. Technology meets prophecy. The message is clear. Creation is speeding up. Time feels shorter because manifestation is faster. The things you think today will begin to materialize almost instantly. That is why God says, guard your thoughts. Speak only faith. Think only love. What you release into the atmosphere now multiplies rapidly. Your words carry power and your prayers carry authority. Heaven responds to vibration and your vibration has risen. You are not the same person you were last year, last month, even last week. Something within you has shifted. You no longer crave approval. You crave peace. You no longer fear endings. You see them as transitions. You no longer cling to people. You cling to purpose. God says this is maturity. Spiritual growth in its highest form. I am proud of you, my child. The pain you endured did not break you, it built you. The rejections you faced were redirections. The losses you mourned were making room for greater gain. Do not look back with regret. Look forward with gratitude. Your next step will make sense of everything. The universe is echoing heaven's decree. You are chosen for something rare. You are the bridge between worlds, between human potential and divine possibility. Elon Musk's message about time reminds you that destiny waits for no one. 3 minutes left means now. Not tomorrow, not next week. Now. God says take action on what I have placed in your heart. Write that message. Start that project. Forgive that person. Move forward. Heaven supports motion. Miracles follow obedience. You are not waiting on God. God is waiting on your yes. You will begin to feel waves of confirmation soon. Random people will say things that echo these very words. Music will play at the right moment. Dreams will repeat. Numbers like 333, 1111, and 707 will appear not as coincidence but as divine codes affirming that heaven is near. Your angels are communicating constantly. God says, stay alert in spirit, for I am speaking more clearly than ever before. Do not be surprised if unexpected wealth finds you. There is a transfer taking place, not only of money, but of wisdom, of ideas, of opportunities. You will find yourself at the right place, meeting the right person, saying the right thing without planning it. That is divine orchestration. God says, I am placing you in rooms that align with your next level. Prepare your spirit to receive without fear. You deserve what is coming not because of luck but because of purpose fulfilled through perseverance. Finally, God is exposing what was hidden. Not just people but patterns. You will see how your own habits once blocked blessings. But now clarity replaces confusion. Healing replaces heaviness. Peace replaces performance. You will not need to prove yourself. Your snorts, life will speak louder than any explanation. God says, my glory will shine through your story. What once brought shame will bring testimony. What once hurt you will help others heal. This is the divine hour. Elon Musk's 3-nut warning has passed, but spiritually your door is still open. Step through it with faith. God says, rest assured nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe, chosen, and loved beyond measure. The alignment between heaven and earth is now in your favor. You just have to trust God and pray to Him. Everything you have ever desired in purity of heart is already finding its way toward you. Do not fear the unknown. The unknown is where miracles live. The time is now. Heaven is watching. Your heart is awakening. The message is clear. You were never forgotten. You are being prepared. And now what was once invisible is about to become undeniable. God says, go forward, my child. The new has begun. God says, listen closely because this moment is not an accident. The message reaching your eyes right now has been waiting for you since before you were born. Elon Musk speaks words that carry meaning in this time. But behind them, there is something deeper. A whisper from the divine reminding you that you are not forgotten, that everything around you is moving exactly as it should. Even when it feels like the world is falling apart. When God says that something will not go wrong with you, He means that no darkness, no chaos, no confusion can destroy what He has placed inside your soul. You are surrounded by divine protection. You are wrapped in light. Even when the night feels endless, you are reading this for a reason. The noise of the world, the fear, the rush, the endless questions, all of it has tried to keep you from hearing this moment. Elon Musk says there are only minutes left, but God says there is eternity in every heartbeat when you trust Him. You may think that time is running out, that you've missed too many chances, but God is not limited by time. He can rewrite your story in an instant. He can take the broken pieces that others left behind and build something greater than you ever imagined. There are signs around you. Small ones, maybe quiet ones, but they are real. The way you stumbled on this message, the words that echo in your spirit even now, the strange coincidences that make you pause, all of them are hints that heaven has been following your steps. God has been speaking through moments that seemed ordinary. Elon Musk may appear on screen speaking of technology in future worlds. But even through those messages, God can move. He can use any voice, any platform, any person to reach the one He chooses. Today that one is you. You are safe. The fear that keeps whispering that you are not enough is a lie. The doubt that tells you your prayers are unheard is wrong. God says, trust me even when you see nothing changing because what I am doing is bigger than what your eyes can perceive. He is not late. He is not silent. He is not punishing you. He is preparing you. You are walking through a process that is shaping your spirit to carry something powerful. Every delay, every disappointment, every confusion is secretly training your soul to see light even in shadow. You have to pray not because God needs your words but because prayer opens your own heart to His presence. It changes the way you breathe. It changes the way you see the world. When you say, "God, I trust you," something shifts. The storm may still rage outside, but the calm inside you becomes stronger than the chaos around you. That is divine power. That is faith that moves mountains. God says, you will not be destroyed by what you fear. You will not be broken by what you've lost. There is a resurrection coming in your life, something that will rise out of the ashes of what once was. Elon Musk might speak of rockets reaching beyond Earth, but God says He is launching your spirit into a destiny beyond your imagination. Your name is written in the plans of heaven. No human decision, no failure, no betrayal can erase that. You've been tested in silence. You've wondered if God forgot your address. But this message is proof He hasn't. He is calling you to trust again. Even if everything in you wants to give up, you have to remember that safety in God isn't about avoiding problems. It's about being carried through them. It's about walking through fire and coming out untouched. It's about believing that even in the waiting there is meaning. If your heart has been heavy, let this moment be a reminder that you are not alone. The same God who formed galaxies listens to your whisper. The same Creator who gave wisdom to minds like Elon Musk's is the same God who placed divine intelligence and creativity inside you. You are made to build, to create, to rise, to bring light where others only see dark. Your existence is not an accident. It is part of a greater design that is unfolding even now. God says, when you feel lost, look up. When you feel weak, call on my name. When you feel like there's no way forward, trust that I am already making one. You are surrounded by angels, even when you don't see them. You are loved more than words can explain. The fear that tries to hold you back will soon lose its power. Because my hand is over your life. You just have to keep moving. Keep praying. Keep believing that the breakthrough is not coming. It's already begun. God says the time you have been waiting for is not far away. Every moment that has led you here has been written with purpose. And every tear, every silence, every question has been part of a divine pattern designed to bring you closer to truth. Elon Musk says, there are only a few moments left to awaken to the message that has been placed before you. It is not by accident that you are seeing these words now. God says, you are not lost. You are not forgotten. You, clear's throat, are not invisible to the heavens. There is light moving around you. Even when you cannot see it, even when your heart feels the weight of uncertainty, you are being guided through storms, not to destroy you, but to prepare you. You are safe even when your mind doubts it. You are protected even when the world tries to convince you otherwise. There is a divine hand that surrounds you, shaping what comes next, making sure that no harm will prevail over your spirit. God says, I have seen the way you fight battles in silence. I have seen the nights when you wanted to give up, when no one understood the depth of your thoughts. I was there in your silence. I was there when you whispered to me even though you weren't sure I was listening. And I tell you now, I was always listening. Every word you thought was lost in the air was carried to heaven. Elon Musk says, there are only 3 minutes left before something within you shifts forever. And that shift will not be destruction. It will be transformation. It will be the moment your soul remembers why it was sent to this earth. God says, do not be afraid of what is leaving your life, for it must go to make room for what I am bringing. The delay was not a denial. It was protection. The rejection was not punishment. It was redirection. The pain was not proof of failure. It was the fire that purified your purpose. You have been asking for signs, and this is one of them. You have been asking for clarity, and this is where it begins. You have felt the energy shifting around you. People changing, paths breaking open, doors closing before you could walk through them. It is all part of the plan. God says your name is being mentioned in rooms you haven't entered yet. Your spirit is being recognized by forces beyond this world. Heaven has already decided that your story will not end in struggle but in elevation. Elon Musk says, "This secret message is for those who are ready to awaken, those who understand that the future belongs to those who believe in unseen power." You were chosen to receive this moment not by accident, but because your frequency aligned with divine purpose. God says, "I am moving in ways you cannot see. I am removing what you thought you needed to show you what you truly deserve." You may not understand it now, but soon you will look back and realize every closed